Hi, this is Hvn Sevyn, and we're live in the living room with Reese, the director, and everybody in the room say, hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where you from.
I am from, well, I was born in Newburgh, but I'm from Poughkeepsie.
Okay. What was it like growing up in McKenzie, you said?
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up there?
It was actually, it's a small town, so I say everybody know everybody.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, so it's not much growth, I would say, in that aspect if you're trying to expand and do different things.
Right.
So I would say the city is closer, so you just go that way. But it was okay. It wasn't bad at all.
Like what? Like it was it predominantly white, black?
Well, where I lived, it was literally on the more predominant white side in the middle, but I went to public school.
Okay, okay. And what was that experience like?
Honestly, it was not that bad. It's not as bad as what people make it seem.
Yeah.
You know, my parents wanted me to go to public school, and you know, they felt like this was the best experience for me.
Right.
So
Did you go?
they put us in the school, and they was like, y'all gonna go to public school.
Yeah. I mean, I went to public school. I think nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So did you go like single parent or like both parents?
Well, I grew up with my mom and my stepdad.
Okay.
So yeah, it's always been them until I was about like 14, and then my stepdad passed away. So
I'm sorry to hear
then
that.
it was just my mom, but
Yeah.
for the time it was them two doing it together.
Okay. Any siblings?
So yes, I have a stepbrother named Kevin. He was supposed to be here today.
Oh damn, Kevin, where your ass at?
Right. And I have a sister named Anaya.
Okay.
And I also just have 3 other siblings on my dad's side.
Right.
Isabella, she's a little girl. She's like 2. I have Dominic, he's about 3.
Yeah.
And I also have a new baby brother, Ricardo.
Wow.
So yeah, I got a lot of siblings.
And they not playing games. Your parents still making kids. Like
My dad ain't.
yeah, that's what's up.
He ain't playing. My mom said that's it.
She done. She done. Okay. So like, were you relatively a good kid or bad kid coming up?
I think I was a good kid.
Think so.
Yeah. I mean, everybody got their time.
Are you the oldest?
No, I'm the middle child.
Oh, okay.
So my brother Kevin, and I'm like 2 years younger than him, and then my sister Anaya.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
and then my other siblings all came after, but I mean, still bless them.
Yes. So Hvn Sevyn, is that your stage name or is that the government name?
That's my stage name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my government name is Nieva. It's
Really?
like Nevea. It's spelled Nevea.
Yeah.
Like
is that
spelled
Latin?
backwards. Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. So like, why, like, how did you come up with your name?
Well, the heaven part, nobody could pronounce my name in high school, so they started calling me Heaven. They walk around like, oh, heaven this, heaven that. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. So I just ran with it.
Oh, shoot.
And then I went to college, and there was this boy, and he was like, you can't spell it Heavn. You know, like you can't spell it Heaven, like heaven, because, you know, some people are religious. What if you have fans that are Christians?
Right.
Yeah, so then I was like, all right, we
So
gotta change the spelling.
Yeah.
So that's when we came up with the HVN.
Okay.
But then I found another artist from Houston, and his name was spelled the same way. He was blown up.
Yeah.
He blowed up. He was out of
Yeah.
it. So we put the 7 on it, so it's now I'm Hvn Sevyn.
Did you ever connect with that artist or like follow him or anything like that?
I should.
Yeah, get on his radar. Like, what's up? Let's
But
go
he's
at
a darker artist. Like his sound is
more
very,
trap or just like
I wouldn't
depressing,
even say
emo, like Juice WRLD.
emo. I say he more emo trap.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably could sing something melodic on the background for him.
Maybe.
You know, you gotta
what?
sometimes be versatile. You know?
Sure.
But you don't gotta force it if you don't want to.
Nah, I definitely work with him.
So, like, do you come from a musical background?
Yes, I do actually. Well, I played saxophone in 4th grade all the way up until high school. So that was like my first introduction. I did a couple plays when I was younger.
You're so lucky. It's not cheap to have an instrument, to afford one. Like I got children, and like I would love for them to be in music and be in a band and everything. But them instruments are bread.
Especially
They're expensive. So shout out to your parents first of all.
Yeah, I had to rent it for a long time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It took a long time for me to own that.
And like you stayed focused in it all the way to high school? Was it by choice?
Yeah. And my mom was always the type, you start something, you gotta finish it straight through, whether it was a sport or music or instrument, I had to finish.
So was it moments like you wanted to give it up?
Yeah. Because I didn't like the teachers.
Oh, okay.
But there was one teacher I had, and he was just like, you give up on this, you give up on this, you're going to give up on everything.
Right.
And I think you're actually really good, so I think you should keep going.
Right.
And, ever since he had that talk with me, like, I always remember him in the back of my head. I'm like, dang, like, I actually really do enjoy this, so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, what's your background?
As in, like ethnicity?
Yes.
Well, my dad is Peruvian and Cuban, and my mom is black, but I grew up, in a Jamaican household, Caribbean step-parents, and my mom, so, yeah, and I don't know too much about the Latin culture, but I am learning.
Yeah, I noticed you travel a lot, like you flew over 20 times.
I did?
Did you?
I think I did.
How many times have you flew?
A lot. Yeah. I used to go to school in Florida.
Oh, okay.
So I was going from New York, Florida, New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, what was that like?
It's an experience. It's different, completely different scene out there.
Yeah.
A lot of things are slower, but the culture is different. Everything's different. The music's different. The people are different. Yeah. But I will say that I do like the weather.
So how did you adjust? Like, did you make friends and stuff out there?
Yeah, I made a lot of friends.
Oh, that's what's
to this
up.
day, I still am friends with them, and I get to visit them sometimes.
How was your trip to the Virgin Islands?
Nice.
I'm really interested because like my family is from the Virgin Islands. That's why I asked.
Go.
My grandmother talk about it all the time. I've never been there, but she talks about it all the time. Back home.
Yeah.
But how was it for you?
I've seen so many entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
Almost everyone there was an entrepreneur. Anyone that lived there was from there.
So it was more of a business trip?
No, I just seen a bunch of people making money.
Yeah, that's what's
doing
up.
it on their own. They had taxi services. They had what's it called? The go-kart place. It was a family-owned business. They had their kids running it, and I was like, wow, this is so cool.
Right. So like, how does your cultural background influence the sound of your music and your style of your music?
Ooh, it definitely does. Like I think you can hear it in R&B, the R&B songs I make. Eventually, I'm gonna get into the reggae.
Really?
I definitely want to. I do want to sing some songs in Spanish as well.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I noticed you received your BFA in creative writing.
Yes.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So was it challenging focusing on school and staying productive and proactive with your music?
Yes. When I first went to school, I actually went for music production.
Really?
And I found out real quick I didn't really like that too much because I thought it was.
What was it like? What was it?
It's more of like, yes, it's the behind the scenes of the music.
Yeah.
But it's like more of the engineering and the beat making.
The long hours.
I'm more of a writer.
Oh, okay.
But I do like to make beats a little bit.
Really?
I'm learning.
Yeah.
In engineering too, I'm not too bad at it.
Okay, that's what's up.
Teach my ear, but I'm learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, are your parents and family supportive of your music career?
Yes, I would like to say so. They've always been since I was younger. I'd like to say like they were the first couple of people to just push me into that. Like,
right.
You should sing more, or you should dance more,
Yeah. Also, you dance too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So it's been 1 year since the video release of your hit single "Enough" off your EP before Sunrise. Who did the filming and editing for that video? Great video, by the way.
Yeah, Tariq Gordon, Ty Cinematic. He's actually working. He just worked on a homeless documentary.
Nice. Where at? Where is this taking place at? Where can we find it?
He is one hard person to find. I'll tell you that. He don't like putting out his work, but
that's weird. What's up with him?
He's definitely pushing him.
Yes.
He's doing it. We're definitely.
So he's not about the social media. He's just about creating creating
the art,
the art, yeah.
People,
Like, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I would love to connect with him.
Yes, I'm gonna give you his number.
Yeah. I need his number. Then he's not on social media. That's weird, but okay.
It's social. I can use social.
Yeah, no, I'd rather the number is more personal. I can call him, like, yeah, because
but he's definitely
his content
gonna
is
be
dope.
more social.
Okay.
On social media, so we can see more of his content because it's been dope, and he got a lot of great things coming.
Right. So February 14th, you got a new single drop entitled Strawberry.
Yeah.
What inspired the title?
Honestly, I heard the beat and the bass line, and I was like, this sound like fruit. I don't know why. And I sat on the beat for a minute, and then I came back and I was like, I need to write to this song. Like, this is a hit. I hear it.
Who made the beat?
I got it from B-Stars.
Okay.
Yes.
Shout out to B-Stars.
I don't even remember the owner's name, but I did buy it.
So like, who produces your project as far as in the mixing and the mastering?
I was working with Press the Button.
Oh, okay.
He's from.
That's a dope ass name
He's
too.
from
I
the
like
British
that.
Virgin Islands.
Okay.
And I met him in college.
He's from the Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. I met him in college. He was like, he just hit me up like, let me do a free song of yours. You know, let me mix it. Let me show you that I'm good.
And you guys are still working till right now.
Yeah, cause he's
That's
that good.
what's up.
He did this song. We did this in one take.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to him. That's what's up. So like, how do you handle criticism or feedback on your music, and how does it impact your creative process?
Well, I feel like you should always take criticism. Take everything with a grain of salt. Because that can make you better, of course. And just make the art. I feel like when you start to put more pressure on yourself to make something like a hit, it doesn't always translate. So you just have to put out what you feel like is the best message that you want to portray, what you want to say.
Right.
And you just gotta put everything into it and just hope and pray that it's something beautiful.
Yeah. What distribution do you use, if you don't mind me asking?
I actually was using DistroKid, but we're gonna start with I think it's Lime. No, I'm lying. Oh my god. I just butchered it so bad. But it definitely is TuneCore. TuneCore.
Okay, yeah, shout out TuneCore. Shout out Papoose. Because he's been promoting the shit out of TuneCore.
Yeah, I just started TuneCore, so we're gonna see with Strawberry how this goes. But
so Strawberry is streaming on like through TuneCore.
Yeah, it's gonna be streaming through TuneCore.
Okay, dope. Favorite track out right now?
Any song?
Like your favorite track that's out right now. Your favorite track. That's one of your songs.
It changes all the time now. It does change because I feel like it's always at that moment where I'm like, okay, I kind of like this song a little more today. But I feel like a favorite from mine will always be for Kevin because of the message. And so many people tell me that, they love that song. And if they've had a parent that passed away, they're like, that song made me cry, and it actually helped me when I was grieving the loss of my parents or the loss of whoever.
Yeah.
And I was like, that makes me happy. That's what I wanted it to do. And I think that's the song that, I'm like, okay, I did a great job at that song.
So like, who book your shows?
My manager.
What's your manager name?
Nadia.
Shout out to her.
No, I just playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to her. Yeah, she got me a show. Last Saturday.
How long have you had a manager? What's that experience like? Because it's not easy for an artist to find a manager.
I had other managers.
And we don't need to talk about anything negative with them. It's not even about that.
No, it's not about that. But everybody's different. And I feel like you just have to do what you feel is right, and rock out until the end of the wheels fall off.
Yes.
Like a car, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep driving, you gotta get to our destination.
Yes. So like, what inspired you to make music?
Honestly, excuse me. When I was 2, this was one of my first memories ever. I seen Michael Jackson, and it was his number ones, the album thing. It wasn't an album, it was a DVD, excuse me. And it had Rock With You, Thriller, really like greatest hits. Excuse me. And my stepdad showed me that, and I would watch it all the time when he would watch me. And I was like, wow. I just kept watching it. And that's my first memory as a kid. I was like, I want to do that.
Right.
I want to do that. And then, you know, when I did hit like 9, I started writing and stuff and singing, and I was like, I'm gonna do that.
Writing at 9?
Yeah,
that's dope.
Songs, yeah.
Yeah.
One day they
was it love songs? Like, what were you writing about?
Oh no, they were just like kiddie songs.
Yeah.
Things like you want to do, like you want to, you know, have fun and stuff. It's not a party, like kid stuff.
That's what's up. So, what themes do you address in your music?
I feel like all types of themes, honestly, and I want to be an outlet for other people. So I do consider myself a storyteller. I like to, and I feel like the stories that I tell are just stories that everybody can relate to, things that we all go through.
Are you in a relationship, for starters?
No. Yeah,
no?
Yeah.
You are? Okay,
Yeah.
so like, how do you manage your love life and having a music career?
Well, you gotta have balance.
Yeah.
It's tough sometimes, especially when they're creative too.
Is he an artist as well?
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an artist. He definitely does create and, you know, have his days where he's doing so much and then I never get the chance to like
to even see
have
him.
my time.
Right,
yeah,
right.
But it's balance. It's balance.
Right.
You gotta make time for each other.
Right. So what's one advice you would give to someone that's trying to manage a relationship and a music career?
If that person really loves you, they'll wait. And if you really love that person, you'll wait. So I think you should just do what you love, and they're gonna support you regardless. And if they don't, then I think you need to get somebody else.
Has music always been natural to you?
No, I don't think so. I think sometimes I was just like, oh, I'm kind of trash. When I was
Really?
younger, yeah, and I used to practice a lot. I used to sing a lot. I'm like, no, I gotta be better.
Were you like, did it start from like church or anything like that when you were singing?
I definitely used to go to church sporadically.
But never like in the choir or anything?
No, I don't know why my parents didn't do that.
Yeah.
I wish. I would have been there.
I can't lie, I got lucky with that. Like, that was my little outlet. I was in the choir. That's where I got into
I have
acting
a friend
and all
like that too, and I'm like, dang, bro, what were you like 10 years ago?
That's when you know you can sing. You know, you get that singing voice.
I'm gonna go over there one day.
Yeah.
No worries.
Can you describe your creative process when it comes to writing and composing your music?
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Oops, excuse me. All right. Yes. So basically, what happens is I will force myself to put myself in a creative block. So I do it at this time. So say I'm gonna write at 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna write at 4 o'clock. So I look for beats. Sometimes I'll just write first. There'll be poems, or sometimes the beat will come and then the words will come, or the hook will come, the melody will come. Whatever comes first, that's what I write down. But sometimes the theme of the music happens. Like, say I want to write about this specifically. So then I just write the whole song around that. And sometimes the beat comes.
Okay.
It takes, you know, it's different for every process.
Right. So like, when did you say to yourself, I found my purpose?
Ooh. I did a talent show in 8th grade. And
wow, that's
it was a
early.
big deal. It was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
It was a big deal for me. And I told everybody. Everybody came.
Yeah.
It was lit. I knew it was lit because the whole school came. And they came for me. I know they came for me because everybody was cheering for me. They like, yeah, we gonna win. We gonna win.
Yeah.
Right? But I came in second. But that was the you know, besides the point. The crowd was hyped. It was a good time.
Right.
And at that moment, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do forever. Like, this is fun.
Yeah.
I like this.
That's what's up. So like, are there any specific artists or genres that influence your musical style?
Yes. I feel like everybody does. I feel like every single person that I grew up listening to, and there's a lot to name, you know, the Michael, the Whitney, Beyonce, Aaliyah, everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like they all had a pivotal role in my career and in my artistry.
So, who encouraged you to believe in yourself?
I would say my aunt, rest her soul, my aunt Tiff. She used to always talk about how I was that girl.
Yeah.
Back then it wasn't that girl.
Did she
though.
sing or anything?
No, she do hair though. She be real good
That's
at
what's
it.
up.
She could braid. Like
Yeah.
you know how people be doing their names in their head.
Right.
She was doing that years before the girls was doing that. The tracks, all that, the wigs. She was doing it.
Yeah.
And she was good.
I feel like you answered this question already, but I want to ask it again. Tell me about your first musical memory.
Okay, yeah. You definitely did.
What? No, I didn't ask this question, but you kind of spoke on it. I'm sorry if I should say yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, I remember seeing Michael Jackson as like my first.
Right, like you knew that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I was 2 years old. There's actually a picture of me. Oh, if I could find it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
I had an orange shirt on, and I was sitting down, and my stepdad took a picture of me, and we would sit and we would watch Michael Jackson, and it would always be "Rock with You," "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough." I used to be scared of Thriller. So
I was gonna say that because like I had like two other artists that said that like my first musical memory was seeing Thriller, and I was actually scared of the Thriller video, and I'm like, that's crazy.
And then you know I seen him change.
That video was like a 30-40 minute video. You know, have you ever seen a real Thriller video? It's like a movie. He's in school. He gets on the train.
A movie in a movie.
It's a movie within a. It's a like that. I never knew it was all of that.
The werewolf.
Yeah.
Because I was always scared to watch it. Then one day I got old and I was like, I need to watch this. You know, it's Michael Jackson. I gotta know.
So, tell me about your worst music experience without like saying any names or anything like that.
I've had a couple experiences with like engineers. They'll do something shady. They won't keep the files, not get a
like they keep the stems.
Yeah, like come on, I can't get it mixed by anybody else. Gotta go record the song over again.
Right. Oh.
It's petty stuff like that.
Well, what would you say you learned from that experience, if anything?
Bring your own hard drive.
Yeah. You gotta stay with that terabyte. Like it's funny because like it's an engineer that my artist and I are working with. And he said that like you gotta keep a terabyte, you know, like so he's always like, here go your stems. Like he's always like really big on that.
Get your stems.
Yep. How do you approach collaboration with other musicians or like artists?
I'm all for it. You know, someone hit me up and they want to do a collab and they're serious. I know they're serious because they send a beat or they already got their verse on it. And they serious. Like,
so you prefer that? You don't like to have that organic being in the stew?
Oh no, if you invite me to the stew, I'll come.
Because I know some artists that like, they don't like that. They're like, I don't want you just sending me a track with you on it already and it doesn't feel like cohesive or organic. So but you're cool with that?
I'm cool with both of it, yeah. Because I understand some people, you know, they don't have the time. And
right. Or we don't live in the same state, maybe, or
that
you know.
Too. And it's quicker this way, then why not? But also, I love when people come to the studio and do collab.
Right. I miss hearing that, like people like in the studio and we writing together. We're not writing together because I don't feel like the studio is a space to be writing nothing. You need to find your own private shit for that. You come to the studio writing, unless you have that studio space, but you shouldn't be wasting no time in the studio. You should be coming to work. But yeah, I miss when people just collaborate together.
Spend time, get to know each other.
Yeah, make it cohesive and create a nice project. How do you approach the balance between staying true to your artistic vision and meeting audience expectations?
I think you should always just give quality for meeting their expectations because as long as you gave your best self, that's the only expectation.
Yeah.
You know? You just gotta do the best you can and put out the art you feel like at that moment the world needs to hear.
So you're not really listening to the fans at this moment?
Well, at some point you gotta mute them because when you get too stuck on that, it kind of takes away from your vision of what you want or where you're gonna go. You know, you gotta know what you want. So
who do you listen to right now musically?
Oh, I listen to so many people. I love Hannah DeGago. I hope I'm saying her name right. She's from New York. She's a black rock artist.
Okay.
She did a venue. I thought it was gonna.
So you seen her perform live?
Yeah, she's dope. she did a venue and she played guitar.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this girl, I love her. She has a song called "All My Time Is Wasted."
Right.
Love it. Zillow, she's another one. She's dope. She has a song called "Apple Butter Pastry" in my PJs. She's fire.
I check her out too.
Yeah.
So how do you find a unique voice and sound within the music industry today because it's extremely saturated? You know?
You got.
And that's no like disrespect to any artist, but it's like, how do you find your own sound within that?
Honestly, I just was being myself, and I just made what I like, what I wanted to hear, and I was like, I don't really hear this, so I want to make this.
Right.
And that's how my sound became, you know. This is the way I sing, this is the way I sound. I was like, I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna make something nice out of it, and just put out whatever I want the world to know about me, what I want them to hear.
Right. I feel like being a musician and an artist is like it's a lot nowadays, because not only are you that, like you have to be a promoter, a video editor. Do you feel like that's challenging? I mean, now you have a manager, so you can kind of put that weight on someone else's shoulder, which is so dope. Like, you're lucky. But it's like, is it challenging?
At first it was for me, because I was doing it during COVID too, which was even more challenging. I would say, because nobody wants to work anymore. But yeah, I think you just gotta push through it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be everything till you get to that moment to where, okay, now you don't really gotta be everything, but you might miss it.
Right.
Because you get to have control of everything too, which is cool.
So like, what's the most bizarre place or situation that inspired a song?
Situationships.
Talk about it.
That was actually about somebody, which is a bizarre situation, because I sent it to the person and they was like, I love it, and then like a week later they with their other boo popped out on social media, like, right? That's crazy.
That's fair.
It's alright.
Damn. So
Karma did a big one on that one though. You don't want to know where he is.
So, what does making it mean to you? And that doesn't have to be music. Just what does making it mean to you?
I feel like making it for anybody is just being stable, having financial stability and freedom to do and to be whatever you want to be at any moment. Like, you want to wake up, I want to go here today, or I want to do this today. I feel like that's what everybody like wants, stability, freedom. Yeah.
So, how do you navigate the challenges of staying true to yourself, to your artistic vision, while adapting to the industry trends?
I think you just have to do what you feel is right.
Yeah.
Again, you just have to trust your artistry. I mean, you could try new things. That's all a part of growing and being an artist. But I don't think you should give in to anything you feel pressured to give into.
Right.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, right now, like sex always sold, but like it's at its all-time high right now.
You can be sexy, but like some people are just, they don't have sex appeal, so they have to be overly sexy.
Yeah, they overdoing it right. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like us as men, like I know we tired of it, because I'm looking through, I'm like,
y'all ain't tired of it, y'all.
No, like not like it's like I seen that already.
Y'all, that's y'all the reason they do it though. Secretly,
cause we liking this shit.
No, secretly, I think other women get dressed for other women sometimes too.
Yeah.
I don't think they really get dressed for men.
So niggas get dressed for niggas, you assume too?
No, they get dressed for women. Yeah, they get dressed for women.
Okay.
I think men get dressed for women. But I think women get dressed for women. I don't think they get dressed for no men.
Right.
Ain't no man gonna be like, those some nice moon boots.
Yeah.
Well, he different.
I just compliment on nails. Women always want to hear their nails are nice. Even if shit is trash, I just learned. He's like, my nails is nice.
My nails look crazy today. This is one day I don't got no nails.
You just gotta say that. Yeah, like thank you. So, but I would never. I wouldn't notice. I wouldn't notice.
That's what I'm saying. If I had some nice little Louis Vuitton, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I'm like, they're cool, whatever. So, what's the difference between you and you as an artist?
Me personally, I think I'm pretty funny. I think I'm very funny. I think I could be a comedian. A lot of people say that you could have did stand-up.
So what's up? Why you ain't tapping into it?
Nah.
Why you say nah? Nah.
I think that's just the Pisces in you.
Yeah.
They're funny. Pisces are funny, and they're we're funny people.
Yeah. I think you should try it out. That'd be funny. I think that would be funny. Seeing you just testing the waters, like, why not?
I might do some.
Or maybe you could just 1-2 before your performances. I don't know. Because there's moments where like improvisation takes a toll in being a performer. You gotta add improvisation to when you're in the studio, when you're on stage. Like, do you ever feel moments when you have to improv?
Yeah. I had to do that the other day. My mic was too low, and I was like,
oh shoot, what you had to do, like, to make it right?
keep going. I
Yeah.
had to scream.
Oh shoot, it went from a soft song to a rock song.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah. If you had the opportunity to talk to your younger self before you started taking everything serious and with everything you know now, what would you tell yourself?
Oh, that's a good question. I tell myself, keep going, girl. Keep believing in yourself. Keep pushing. You know, one day you're gonna be where you want to be. It might not look like it right now, but one day you will.
Right.
So you gotta keep going.
Hell yeah. I'm big on manifestation, so if you had the opportunity to record a track with any mainstream artist, who would it be?
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna say. Any mainstream artist?
Yeah.
Dead or alive, or they gotta be alive?
I mean, of course it gotta be alive.
Alright. Cause you don't even like dead or alive.
Yeah. Nah.
Sheesh. Oh my gosh. It's between okay. Ooh. Okay, Beyonce.
Okay, you got a title for that track?
That's up to her.
Wow. Everybody I interview leaves it up to the artist. Y'all need some type of like, this is a song and this is what we calling this shit, you know? I guess y'all went, okay, you can call it whatever you want to call it.
No, if we definitely did song, it'd probably be so.
Because everybody says that, like, nah, I'm gonna let them call it whatever you want to call it.
I could see, I would love to write for her.
Really?
Yeah, I'd write a whole album for her.
Oh shoot! You think you got the ability to keep up with B?
I mean,
I hear it within the music. I hear it.
Different.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. So you'll be willing to not even have the limelight right now if you offered that opportunity to just write for B, you would take that opportunity?
Actually, yeah.
Really?
Because I was a writer first. I like
okay.
The money gonna be there, so.
Yeah. So it's not really about the limelight for you or the fame and all that.
I feel like that stuff is cliche.
Yeah, I respect that. Like, I've never heard an artist say that. Like, I don't mind being a ghostwriter because there's so much money within that. There's so many people that don't have the look, and now there's no look. But like some people I'm extremely introverted, but I could write my ass off. So like I respect that. That's what's up.
A lot of people, Sister was a writer. At one point.
Yeah.
Sister now.
Yeah. So what's the hardest part in your opinion with growing a fan base? Or has it been easy?
For me, it's just keeping people interested too.
Staying consistent?
Yeah, you gotta stay consistent.
Yeah, you can't just put anything out.
Yeah, that too. You gotta really interact with
What
people.
are you doing to like keep them engaged? If you don't mind dropping the source, like.
Honestly, at first, I had a very mystique, I would say, personality. And that doesn't really work as much, but it does to an extent because they're interested in the music.
Right.
They follow me for the music. They're not following me because, they want to follow me for something else.
Yeah.
But I'm actually kind of glad that started that way, and now I'm becoming more open and actually creating relationships with them and building it and meeting people.
Yeah.
It's actually
because you got to become a person other than being behind Instagram and stuff. And I noticed that even myself, like, I found myself like, I don't want to just be dropping firebomb emojis. Like, you want to say, yo, nice content. I like when you did da 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 da. What did you like about it? Because just a fire emoji, it seemed like you just, okay, bro, like, what else? Because as you look, everyone's doing that. Everyone's just three fire emojis. Like, no real engagement. Like, what did you like about it? You just saying fire. What was fire about it? Like, everything I did was good.
Be fire though. It do be fire.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's not fire, but it's like, damn, I missed the real. I like that, and I like when you did da 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 da. Help me be better, I don't know, as a creator.
Here, you be like, this is my favorite song.
Yeah, right. That's why like, what's your favorite song? It can't be everything you did was fire. Impossible. Like, come on, like, But so if you had to choose between what makes you happy and what makes you money, which one would you choose? But keep in mind, what's making you happy is not making you money.
I would choose what made me happy because I feel like money can never make you happy. This is a great time to actually say this. I have a song coming and it talks about that. It's based around that, like money.
Can we get the title?
It's called I Know Money I Got. It's actually a sample. I sampled 50 Cent on it.
Hey,
yeah,
I get money?
Yeah, I get money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's coming soon. But I definitely do think that money doesn't really make you happy.
Right.
Eventually, you know, you could buy anything in the world and you probably still wouldn't be happy.
Hell yeah. I agree.
The numbers, they never run out. So you're just going to be miserable as hell with a lot of money.
So most people don't be asking this question, but top 5, dead or alive, no specific order.
Rappers, singers, anybody?
Singers.
Singers.
Well, and that, wait, before you answer this question, you sing and rap.
Yes, but I rap for fun.
So you were more a singer.
Yeah, that was just more, you know, to have fun.
Right.
Artistry.
So top 5 singers, dead or alive.
All right, if we going strictly off vocal talent, one is Whitney. Whitney is one. Like,
okay.
I have not heard a voice as great.
I heard Darkchild recently said that too in an interview too. Like, so
we ain't getting no better than Whitney.
Yeah.
After Whitney, I'll have to say, ooh, this is tough. Aretha Franklin. Oh, I might. Definitely Mariah Carey. That was so Artistry. Oof. Etta James. I like Etta James. Oh my God. It's like one more spot. I don't want to give it away. I feel like I'm missing somebody. And I don't want to say the wrong person. Damn. They at the top of my head too. But as of for now, I'm gonna say Beyonce because I can't think of anyone else.
Okay.
I can't. I might be lying later. I might think back, like, why did you say that person?
So, what's your go-to track? I mean, happy, sad, mad, it don't matter. Like your go-to track.
Song?
Yeah, your track, your go-to track.
Like my own song or just anybody's song?
Any song, like that's your go-to. It could be your own song, but just that go-to, you know.
I like the song Tori Kelly, Confetti.
Okay.
Yeah, Tori Kelly. Yeah, she's a different type of artist. I like her.
Where's she from?
Tori Kelly. I don't even know where she's from, but she do R&B.
Okay.
She's moving into that area. But she did a song Confetti. That song is so pretty.
Yes.
It's a great song.
All right. So, what makes you different? I know everybody say I'm different, like, but what makes you different?
I feel like my story makes me different, and my artistry makes me different. You know, I create a lot of the stuff from scratch at home.
So you're composing everything
in a notepad.
Yeah.
So it's from the heart, and when I do it with intention. Like, I want to write like this. I want to sing like this. I want to sing about this. Or I want it to impact this specific person.
Are you inspired by pain, or like what fuels like your writing?
I definitely do think like pain is inevitable. We all
of course. But so like you have to be in a relationship. Like, I'm gonna get with somebody right now.
Nah.
So writing again, like if you're not in a bad relationship, you like at a block where you can't write. Like, how is it for you?
That I feel like you could also go. I have empathy, so I could go back in time to those times when I need to. Right. And those are dark times. But I also, I'm glad you said that, because my project that's coming out is called Heart Fix. And it speaks about like bringing back the falling in love R&B. And that's what that project is based on.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of like early, 2000s.
Yeah. Samples too? Or these are all original beats?
It's original. I think we only got one sample. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. Okay.
And I got, it's kind of like a semi-gospel song.
Nice.
Yeah.
So for someone who's never heard Hvn Sevyn, tell us 2 songs they should go listen to right now.
Ooh, No Stress. It was just playing. Hvn Sevyn, No Stress. And I think you should listen to Hvn Sevyn for Kevin. And listen to the whole playlist. Nah.
My last question. What's next?
We definitely dropping Strawberry February 14th. We're gonna try to do some more shows. We're gonna be out here doing more shows. Then we're gonna have the next single.
How do we book you for a show? I know I said my last question, but like, how do we book you? Like, do we have to contact your manager? Are you still taking messages? Like,
I have an email if you want to contact my email.
Okay.
Or I'll give you my.
But back to what's next. What's next?
Yeah.
Some more shows.
Yes, more shows.
More singles.
More singles. More.
Any visuals dropping? Visuals dropping for Strawberry too?
Eventually, yes. I do want to get some visuals done. I'm planning to shoot something Saturday.
Okay.
But that's gonna be more of like a off, not really like video vibes, but more just content.
Right.
But the video will be coming soon though.
Nice.
I want to really put a lot of like budget into it, so I want to take time.
Okay.
I want it to be worthwhile.
Yes. Well, Hvn Sevyn, I really appreciate you for coming.
I appreciate
You know, shout out to my boy Sadi for bringing him out. You know, like he gave me the call, like, yo, I got an artist that would be perfect for the platform, and why would I say no? Like, you know, so I really appreciate you for being here. Would you mind leaving us with the performance?
Okay.
All right. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Damn, you make me eager for true. Here's what I need from you. Can you eat it? Can you please it? Can you beat it? Yeah, you need it, don't you need it? Can you eat it like a strawberry? Whipped cream on top, don't forget the cherry. Heat close up, but I think I'm ready. Deep breath, 1 second, I'm going steady. Lick it like a strawberry. Whipped cream on top, don't forget the cherry. Heat close up, but I think I'm ready. Deep breath, 1 second, I'm going steady. Like I need you right now. Don't let me down. 'Cause I need you right now. Don't let me down. I want you to take control. Own it how you know. Show me all your tricks and mouth. Show me all your moves and mouth. Show me what you're desired for. He possessive with his, he devoted to it. No more to do it. Yeah, you know what's about to hit. Yeah, you detail oriented. Shit, 'cause he a fiend for this. Yeah, he a fiend for it. Can you eat it like a strawberry? Whipped cream on top, don't forget the cherry. He close up, but I think I'm ready. Deep breath, 1 second, I'm going steady. Lick it like a strawberry. Whipped cream on top, don't forget the cherry. He close up, but I think I'm ready. Deep breath, 1 second, I'm going steady. Like I need you right now. Don't let me down. 'Cause I need you right now. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Strawberry, whipped cream on top, don't forget the cherry. He close up, but I think I'm ready. He eat it like a strawberry, whipped cream on top, don't forget the cherry. He close up, but I deep breath, 1 breath, but we going steady. Like